Today I wanted to talk about my VHS and DVD and Blu-ray obsession. Here's the thing, I buy a lot of physical media. Ever since I was a kid, I would scrounge through thrift stores and $5 media bins, and that's what I do. It's just like this fact of my life. And so I thought it would be fun to start making monthly videos called Isaac's Bag of Regrets. And essentially what these videos are going to be me rating them on a scale of 1 to 5. 5 being no regrets, excellent purchase made, this is sick, and 1 being, yeah, I don't know why I have this. Hopefully over time, you will see me giving more and more 5s and less 1s. The main thing that I'm going to be talking about in terms of purchases that I make are DVDs, Blu-rays, and VHS tapes. I get a lot of VHS tapes that I am just kind of like intrigued by. I don't even know what's on them half the time. So if I don't have any of those this time, but if I do, I'll rip segments of them off after I've like seen them and let you know what's on them. Because that's a big problem I have too. I buy a lot of VHS tapes that have stuff on them that I've just never watched because I don't know. This series already feels more embarrassing than I thought it would be from the start. But anyway, let's get into it. Let's talk about the stuff I purchased in May of 2025. I went to this place I call Nerd Mall in San Antonio. It's called Wonderland of the Americas, is its proper name. And they had a little convention going on where they were selling a bunch of like horror VHS tapes and stuff like that. And also Godzilla VHS tapes, which I thought was so sick. And look how like funky and like early 2000s-y these suckers are. Isn't that sick? The Godzilla vs. Megalon tape especially is just like beautifully 90s. Cool to put on a desk. I haven't seen Godzilla vs. Megalon, right? Just full transparency, didn't watch it. But I have seen this film and it is great. Wacky villain. It's like a plant that has a mouth that's also a little girl. It's a classic Godzilla experience. Both of those, 5s. No regrets. So sick. So happy to have them. Next thing I got from the same place, The People Under the Stairs. This is a really cool movie from Wes Craven. I watched it for the first time in California at a screening where the actors were actually there. Shout out to my friend Tyler, who took me out for that one. That was a really fun experience. And I love owning a classic horror film on VHS. It just feels appropriate. What a cool thing to have, to sit down and watch with friends. Really makes you feel like you're part of that classic experience. And the fact that it comes in one of these old clamshell cases. I'm obsessed with a clamshell case. And this one is absolutely used to be part of a public library somewhere. Amazing. So happy to own this. 5, baby. This box set, this Planet of the Apes box set, was actually not a part of the festival that Wonderland of the Americas was having. It was actually in one of their permanent stores that was like it's like an odds and ends shop. All of the old 70s Planet of the Apes, which are really good and fun and interesting movies. I grew up with them. 6 or 7 years ago, I made a video about how much I love the original Planet of the Apes sequels. They're all very unique, super specific, really ballsy sequels, and I'm so happy to own this box set. So easy 5. Last VHS. This is a movie called The Last Broadcast. I've never seen it before. The cover art on this is fascinating. A lot of like kind of middling quotes comparing it to Blair Witch Project. And then on the back, it has one person that says just a masterpiece, which I think is very funny. Yeah, may have influenced Blair Witch. It certainly preceded it. That's not like a great quote to put on your box. But I do love that it was a Hollywood video film. I also love it when, like, there's hints of the former days of video rental on a box. I love this part too. Scenes not suitable for children. Oh. Essentially, it seems to be about, like, these people who are looking for the Jersey Devil. Interesting premise. I'm very intrigued by, like, found footage horror. We'll see if it's good or not. Right now, I don't have major regrets about it, but I feel like this movie's probably not going to be that good. I'm gonna give this one 3 stars. 3 stars, not 5. Not 1, but a 3-star. That's a 3-star pick. Next up, we got Robot Dreams. I actually bought this one full price, which is a rarity for me, but it's a really new movie, so it's hard to get on discount. And also, I wanted to make a YouTube short / TikTok about it for the Isaac's movie rec of the week. Exceptional film, easy 5-star pick for me. Everybody should watch Robot Dreams. Just a wonderful little story. You can watch the TikTok when it comes out for more info. Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. I got this movie for $2. That was pretty sick. It's a very well constructed film. It's very exceptional performances in it. Plus, always cool to have, like, the rental stuff. This might have been like a former Redbox film, which I loved Redbox growing up. This one was a 4-star purchase. Only $2. No, how can you regret $2? It's cheaper than a cup of coffee. Next movie I got, Snowpiercer. I used to own this movie, but for some reason it got lost. I don't know what happened to it, but I repurchased it also to make a TikTok about Bong Joon-ho's films, and this movie is exceptional. You should have it in your collection. If you don't, you should watch it if you haven't. It's a stone cold stunner of a film. Everybody should watch Snowpiercer. This is a 5-star. Next up, I got a couple of movies from Spike Lee. Couple of Spike Lee joints. I have not seen either of these films, but I really love Spike Lee. I think he's a super dynamic and interesting director. I love his signatures. You know how every director has those little things, sneak into every single film, like Tarantino with his feet. Spike Lee's signature shots are very cool to me. Like the stuff with the dolly, where he has somebody like on the wheels of the dolly and the camera's moving with them. They're just kind of like floating through the frame. That's a cool signature. Like, that's sick. I love it, and I'm really intrigued to watch these movies. This one, Red Hook Summer, it's like popping up all over my TikTok for some reason right now. So definitely gotta watch this one. No regrets, honestly. 5 stars for both of these movies. They're $2 a piece. They're gonna help expand my Spike Lee vocabulary. Always good to have an expanded film vocabulary. So, putting these back. There we go. Full Monty, 5 stars, baby. This movie is such a quirky little gem. I love the camaraderie in it. I love the body positivity in it. Made me feel good as a thick man. And, it's just a sweet little film. Okay, next up I got some more $2 films. Chorus Line, Hair, Cabaret. They're all musicals, obviously. I haven't seen a single one of them. I know that they're classic. Considered to be classics of the genre, so I definitely wanted to check them out, see what the fuss was all about. In general, like, I do deeply enjoy musicals. I tend to prefer Fred Astaire tap dancing era. The big studio stuff from back in the day. These are more comparatively modern affairs. The chances of me watching them quickly are kind of low. Like, I know I'll get to these movies at some point, but it probably won't be fast. But I am glad that I have them, so that when the, spirit leads me, I can do some musical binging. I'll throw these all up at a 4-star for now. That could obviously change after I watch them. I should stop saying that. Obviously, it would change after I've seen it. But this is just initial impulses, right? End of segment. Next up, I got... This is a 5-star for me. We Are Your Friends, Zac Efron. I watched this movie in college. It's about Zac Efron being a DJ. It's directed by the guy named Max from Catfish. At the time, I was like, this movie's pretty good, actually. But it's kind of hailed as one of the worst films of the 2010s. It was a box office flop. It wasn't good in any capacity for any of the people involved. But I wanted to watch it anyway because, I don't know, I'm weirdly nostalgic for that period in my life sometimes. And I think it would be kind of fun to see how it's aged, see how my taste has aged, and just, in general, revisit this little weird project. Do I regret the purchase? Because that's what this whole bit is about. Let's see, is it streaming? Let's ask this question. It seems like it is streaming, but only on Cinemax, which I do not have. Because who in their right minds gets Hulu and Cinemax? Porn addicts? I don't know. Do they show porn on Cinemax? I'm pretty sure I've heard legend. I thought that's what Cinemax was for. I'm gonna rate this one a 3 stars. I'm gonna give this one a 3-star as well. It does fulfill the need I want, and getting it on streaming would be more difficult and more expensive than buying the physical copy. To rent this movie is $3.49. I got it for $2, and I get to have it forever. have it forever until the disc rots. Next up, I got The Boondock Saints. I know this is like a classic gangster film. I haven't watched it. I feel like I've talked to a lot of film people, and they reference this film a lot, especially when I talk about gangsters and stuff, and I'm currently writing a movie that is like a crime movie, and so it's good to have this in my lexicon so that I kind of know what's going on. My regret for it, I'll give it a 3-star. I'll give it a 3-star because I truly would not watch this movie other than the fact that I've had it recommended to me so many times by other filmmakers, and it makes the likelihood of me watching this really low, but I am glad that I have it. It wouldn't hit that 2-star, 1-star yet. We're not there yet. Next up, I got Nebraska. This movie I watched way back in the day, like when it came out, when I was a wee tot, and thought it was just a masterpiece. So many exceptional actors in this movie. Does it hold up? I don't know. I truly remember very little of it. I remember that it's somewhat about dementia. I remember the black and white aesthetic of it, but I really don't remember most of the details about it. And so I was like, I should check this out again. I should see what the heck is up about this. I'm gonna give this one 4 stars. 4 stars. Next up, I got a couple of dual packs. The first 2 Bill and Ted movies, and the first 2 Shanghai movies with Jackie Chan and Owen Wilson. I think for $1 a piece, this is a great deal. This is a lot of entertainment for $1 a disc. Yeah, these are the kind of movies you can just kind of throw on with anybody and like have a good time, chill out with. I'm gonna give this 5. These are 5-star purchases right here for $1 a disc. Come on. Next up, I got True Stories. This is a movie I already owned, but I bought it for my brother because I love him. Great film. John Goodman, guy from Talking Heads, directed it, wrote all the music. It's about Texas, in the Criterion Collection. $2 for this movie is insane. This is a 6-star purchase right here. This is incredible. Like, this is a deal and a half. Easy Rider. This is a movie I bought from Half Price Books. They had like a 20% off deal. I know that it's a kind of a boomer classic. A lot of people love Easy Rider, consider it a seminal movie. Jack Nicholson, I give it a 4-star. I give it a 4-star out of 5 because truly, when am I gonna watch Easy Rider? I don't know. I truly don't know. It's not high on my priority list to watch this film. I feel like when I do, I will understand more about the world of a lot of my favorite directors. And so I kind of have to watch it at some point just so for my own, like, film history knowledge. The beautiful thing about film And the beautiful thing about film history is that everything informs something. And this is true for all of art history, but you see it very explicitly if you're paying close attention to film history. You can see how certain movements and certain aesthetics kind of have weaved in and out of each other and influenced other people, and how this movie is connected to that movie and connected to that movie and connected to that movie. It's one of the reasons why I truly love this medium. I can make those connections so easily, and the more movies I see, the more complex and interesting the web is, the more beautiful it all is. And so even if this movie sucks, I know that it's a valuable point on the web, and so I'm not gonna rate it low. You know, because at the end of the day, I've learned something about the medium that I cherish so deeply. So Easy Rider, 4 stars. Next up, I got some cult classics. I don't know what that voice is. Kevin Smith's Dogma. Watched this movie in college. It blew my mind. Wild, weird little piece from the guy who made Clerks. A big fat swing. I think this movie is maybe one of the most interesting things Kevin Smith has ever made. I wish that he was still making films like this. Bold, interesting, cartoony, just a very cool project Dogma is. And I'm happy to own the special edition, especially thrifted for like $5. That's a steal. That's a good deal. Killer Joe. Never watched this movie. I truly don't remember that much about it, but it was in my Letterboxd watch list for some reason, which means somebody probably mentioned it to me in passing one day, and I was like, oh, put that in the letterbox. I do love Matthew McConaughey. I think he is such a fun performer. I know that he plays a pretty dark role in this. I'm pretty sure it's like a big turn for him in this movie. I would probably, you know what, I give this a 2-star, because I don't care about Killer Joe. Not yet. With all these things, especially the blind buys, I could watch this movie and it become my new favorite movie and it instantly go to 5-star. Instantly. What was this a purchase that was thought out, that, you know, I made an informed decision on, that I'm walking away going, yeah, I'm so proud of myself that I did this? No. That's not true. Not a completely worthless pick, not a 1-star pick. We'll get to it eventually. We'll be glad that I have it, but it's a 2-star. It's a 2-star for me. Last up, Aeon Flux, the box set DVD from MTV. It's got a bunch of cool little extra stuff in there, like, hey, you should watch Jackass. Pretty fun little time capsule. Adult animation back when that was a pretty crazy thing to be doing. I have not watched the series. As you can tell, I get a lot of blind buys, but I have always wanted to watch this one. It's always fascinated me. The aesthetics of it seem very cool. I love the motion from the clips I have seen online. And so this one, I'm giving 5 stars because truly, it's been on my watch list for forever. I don't even know where I would stream this. Let's see if it's streaming anywhere. I have no idea. It is streaming on Paramount Plus, which does make it, you know, a little bit of a worse purchase. But I think it's cool to, like, put in the discs of this one, especially because of the time period in which when it was made. And this is the director's cut, which means I'd be willing to bet that there are elements of this that I wouldn't be able to watch on Paramount Plus. So, you know what? 5 stars for Aeon Flux. We'll see how it is. Hopefully good. That is everything. All in all, I think I did pretty good there. Not a lot of low stars. Those were all pretty highly starred. I know there have been other months where I have looked at my purchases and been like, what was I on? So, let me know in the comments if you think this is a good idea, an insane idea, if you like this. I don't know if it's gonna be worthwhile to keep doing, but I might just do it anyway because I think it will help me create better habits in my life. If you want to see me talk about these movies, I'm sure they'll be coming to my Letterboxd at some point, so you can follow me on Letterboxd at Isaac Lastname. Thank you so much for watching this weird little diatribe. I appreciate your viewership. I appreciate you as a human being. And I'll see you next time on the channel. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.